Okay, well, I'm um I'm sitting here and I'm starting. I just figured that this is gonna be beneficial for me, and I'm hoping that whoever does hear this, um, it turns out to be beneficial for them. Maybe some people are going through the same things that I'm going through. Uh, and I just always feel like there's nowhere for me to turn to. So hopefully I give other people an outlet for them to turn to when they're going through things. So yesterday I was in a stream and somebody brought up how their father was like the rock of the family and how he was always, the tough one. Everybody always came to him when they needed, guidance and all that. And then something tragic in the family happened and they seen that he was vulnerable and that he was the one that needed, a hug and all that. So I just wanted to say that just because you see people got a shell or whatever, it doesn't mean that they don't have feelings or whatever. I think that the rocks, I think those people need a hug the most, you know? Um, but that's neither here nor there. That's just to go along with kind of what I'm about to get into. So, shout out to that streamer. I hope everything turns out fine for him and his family. Uh, as for me, I mean, I can say I have a whole list of issues, right? But right now I'm just gonna deal with I'm gonna put everything on the I. I'm gonna try to anyway. I'm gonna put some things out on the table and keep it on the I. Let me close my door so I can actually kind of get, louder. Hold on. All right. So I've been dealing with this wonderful, beautiful lady for about 4 years now. And lately everything's been really rocky. Can't even have a conversation without a fight. Big part of it is me. I know that. I can't seem to help myself. Um, I feel like her friends are always in her ear. They have a big influence over her, whether she likes to admit it or not. I feel like she cares how they view her. So, whatever image she's trying to put out, she's gonna do that to uphold it in front of, for her friends. And I feel like that is harming our relationship. But at the same time, I know that's what's happening. And I can't seem to help myself but to, kind of fight with her about it. Um, I don't know. I don't know how to trust her. I don't think I know how to trust anybody anymore. It's like if I have um big trust issues. Big trust issues. Uh I don't want to get close to anybody. But I have though now, because I've been with this girl for 4 years, and as much as I've tried not to get close, guess what? You just can't help who you fall in love with. And I love this girl, but we just can't seem to stop fighting. Just can't seem. Um, I'm not a saint. I've done a lot of wrong things. A lot of them I try to justify them and try to say it's because of her. It's all childish stuff. And I just feel like it's a cycle, right? I feel like in the beginning of this relationship, I was trying to pull away. She was just pushing, but she got me, you know? And then now that I'm all in and I'm pushing, she's trying to pull away. I feel like that. But, now that I'm saying it out loud, her strategy won me over. And I don't know, maybe I can keep pushing. I've never been that type. Never been that type. But I also never been a quitter. That's why I'm sitting here talking to myself. And hopefully I can get some answers. I am gonna put this out anonymously, you know. Um just keep in mind this is my first one. So I would like for people to, leave comments or um, responses on how they feel about the situation, you know? Because I'm up for all advice. Now, let me get a little deeper into what's going on. Um, I'm not a saint. I've done my fair share. I've tried to justify it and blame. The stuff that guilty people do. Try to blame others for their stuff. But now I'm over that. I don't want that anymore. I want um I want to commit now. Literally commit. I'm scared, but if anybody deserves it, it's her. Because regardless of what I felt she's done to me or what I feel I've done to her, we're both here for each other. So my whole thing is, how do I stop arguing? How do I stop fighting? Even when she's looking for it, or if I feel she's looking for it, you know? Um, I know that it's two to tango. That's why it's really, really hard right now. It's like we're both in a funk. Just talking about it makes my heart hurt. It's crazy. But um, I just think it's crazy how we can, and I'm keeping it on the eye, how we can say and do things to the people that we love to try to hurt them, even though we love them. Like, it's kind of like I want you to feel what you're doing to me, you know? But um, from what I'm getting out of this, ladies and gentlemen, whoever's listening, is take it from me, right? Take this from me, from my experience. right? Because this happened to me before, but this time around in this part of my life, I'm not feeding. I'm not that I'm not feeding in. I'm not behaving the way I used to. I'm going at this a different way. Uh, every fiber in my body is trying to make me go the way I used to go. You know, like just spaz the fuck out and act stupid. But I'm how, you know, and it got me nowhere before. So I'm definitely not going down that route. But take it from me, from my experience. Two wrongs don't make a right. So if you feel like you've been wronged and you love that person that you feel like wronged you, don't get revenge. Don't try to teach a lesson by getting revenge. It doesn't work. In all actuality, what it does is you hurt yourself twice. You hurt yourself twice because you love that person. And I can guarantee you that even though you wanted to make them mad or whatever, it's going to hurt you in the long run because you're going to look at it and say, well, God damn. And you're going to see that face, you know, that you love so much, just in pain and all that shit. And it's going to hurt you again. And then you could just imagine what's on that person's mind, even though they might, you know, they might not even see what you feel. You know, you're in. I feel like she doesn't see what I'm trying to say. You know, it's just like an ongoing, a unstopping cycle. I don't know how to stop the cycle yet. Well, I do. It's just hard. Um, but just take it from me. The tit for tat shit doesn't work. Doesn't work. Just you gotta buckle down, be mature. If you love that person, stick it out. You know, just even if they whatever. I don't know. Right now, I know I love her to death, right? But it's to the point where I don't know if she, you know, if it's like limitless for her as it is for me. Because this is why I didn't want to get into it because I everything that I do is gonna be limitless. So I love her. I'm gonna love her to death. You know, and I don't know if it's the same way for her now. I really don't. And part of it is my fault, my actions. Every action is a reaction. Every reaction is an action. You know, nah, it's a cycle. I need to break the cycle. I need to break the cycle. Even if I gotta eat shit, I love her that much. I've done my fair share of bullshit. Um, it's time to be a man and buckle down. I feel, but I just wanted to share that. Um, no tit for tat. That shit doesn't work. Um, that aggressive shit, it doesn't work. It's not gonna cut it when you're trying to build. That shit only makes people scared of you. It only chases people away. It makes you undesirable. It's so unconstructive. So unconstructive. So ugly. Um, but besides that, I do know I would like to work it out, regardless of what I've said, regardless of what she said. You know, I think um that there's time there. But there's obvious since there's time. Time doesn't mean anything about strength. The strength of the relationship, but there's something there. I think the strength of the relationship is also there when you look at the arguments and the situations we've overcome. Uh, I don't know, fellas and ladies. I just think that we need to, when we start feeling crazy, it's easier said than done. We start feeling crazy and stuff. Let's look at what we do have. Let's be thankful for all the shit we do have, the people that are here. Um, don't run and try to get something from somebody else that you think you're missing from your partner. That's just it's ridiculous, really. Um, build with your partner. Whatever you think you're not getting, try to get it with your partner. Try to get it from your partner. Work on that shit. Work on that shit forever. Keep going. Just don't stop. But I'm gonna cut this one. I'm gonna cut this one. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of this every day. I don't want to ramble, so I want to kind of get my thoughts in order too with this shit, and maybe give everybody like a timeline, and then we'll be able to like just follow the way things went and the way things are going. But anyway, I hope somebody was listening, and every time I do talk about any of this shit, it does help somebody. So just be easy, and I wish you good luck. Peace.